Hello again, it's my last day here. We're going back to Larchmont. In the meantime, I just wanted to share with you very quickly a very pleasant surprise with this bottle by Domaine de Tourelles, who's one of the fine winemakers here. We've had something together before. They also make the best Arak in Lebanon called Brun. But anyway, when the COVID pandemic started, and since we are still in this Pan the Wine context, if you will, they started making some of these fun bottlings of things like Adieu 2020, one about lockdown, not lockdown, stuff like that. It's the same wine, but it's just these kind of fun packages, no label, just kind of chalk written almost names on this. This is also their basic bottling, which is called Domaine de Tourelles. It's 40% Cabernet Sauvignon, 40% Syrah, 15% Cinsault, and 5% Carignan. Really interesting mix when you think about it, between the Bordeaux and the Rhone. A little bit like sort of what we found in Chateau Musat. And this is really their basic bottle. This is a 2018. You can buy the 2019 one. Now it's a high altitude vineyard, about 1,000 meters, and everything's manual. And it's aged in concrete tanks for 24 months. So just very simple, very natural, very manual. This is a $5 bottle of wine, which is kind of incredible. And this is really more a result of what's going on with the economy here, rather than anything to do with the quality of the wine. And not even, it's probably even less than that. So I had some of it yesterday. I was really very pleased, and I just figured I'd make a quick video on that. The color is just delightful. It's very, it's kind of brilliant, bright, joyful. It's hard to see. You can see the reflections a little bit when I move it, that kind of redness and the brightness around the edges, which, to me is youthful, it's fun. The nose is very fresh, very fruity, a little bit of candy, a little bit of kind of the boysenberry, sort of light red, fruits. And just a little bit of alcohol. This is not very, it's 14%, but it's just a little bit of alcohol on the nose. And again, in the mouth, it's just really delightful. It's very fresh. There's no big attack, but it's just pleasant around the palate. And the finish isn't really, there's a bit of a finish, which is, again, for something like this, it's just incredible. You feel it, it sort of fills your throat. It's pleasant, not very acidic, not very tannic. It's just kind of fruit and alcohol, so to speak, which, if you're having a nice lunch, with some friends, you can go through a bottle without really thinking twice. And I think that's just what I wanted to mention. Lots of just great quality. And again, I think we've discussed before how the quality of the producer by the quality of their basic wine. And this is another one of those where this is just really good wine for the price, and in just absolute, better than a good bottle of Beaujolais for a lot less money, if you're in Lebanon, of course. And it's just kind of fun to share these things and support the efforts that were done during the pandemic. Cheers, and see you in Larchmont.